Good morning. Welcome to ABC123 Trader. Today is January 5th, 2021. Thank God 2020 is out of our way now. So anyways, the reason why I'm doing this quick video for you guys is I really want to stress the importance of analyzing charts. And the reason why I'm trying to show you this, it's because I'm using right now on this example, I'm switching to the YM now. For the past while I was showing or educating people on the ES, and ES moves and is slow, and it's been, you know, during the election and everything, it was really frustrating. But now the markets are starting to get back into that normal rhythm. But what I want to show you is I want to show you how to analyze some charts from top-down approach once again. And I'm done trading for today actually, but what I want to emphasize is why it's so important. Many times we just jump into a trade, but what we should do is, what we should do is look at how the charts are performing in the beginning. So I'm going to bring this chart over here. I'm going to do a top-down approach. Just move my laptop here. Okay, top-down approach. And as you can see, down energy. Very first thing, and I always was telling the guys, and I don't care if I'm using ES, YM, or ES and YM for sure, they're going to correlate. So I've put on a YN chart, it'll show the same thing. So here, let's go to YM. And I'll just show you, say it's doing the same thing, just maybe just less volatile. Okay? So the first thing what you should do is you should see what type of energy. Even though we're in a buy phase, we had our pullback. This could be an inverse. We don't know, you know, because we've had such a crazy run. You know, this was the election, and now it's all done. Because this is what they do. Every election, you'll see the same kind of pattern, this explosion, and then see what happens. And then on a 4-hour chart, we analyze our times. Look at this. We're supposed to sell off from 6 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, and it's following the pattern. Great. Next, what we do, as you can see, we have a high volume bar, which these blue bars represent, means higher than average volume, because with the chart here, as you can see, there's just regular red and green candles, and then we have an extreme high volume area. So they're playing around, they broke through, now they're punching back and they're playing this game. And what you do is when you add everything up through the different areas of support resistance, we can start marking our areas of where the trade should finish or start. Okay? Unfortunately, we can't be up 24 hours a day, so you know you would love to get into a trade just when it starts breaking the institutional line, work your way down. But when I start trading, I'll just say where I am at this point in time, and can I get a trade in, or do I have to wait? Okay? So when we add everything up, that looks ugly. But when you add everything up, the first thing I noticed when just before I was going to get to a trade here is I noticed there was this major sell-off spike at 3 a.m. and she bottomed out. So I marked literally with my high volume bars, support and resistance. I can as well seeing where all this volume is here, this grouping, and let's do volume profile. As you can see, the volume profile, it was just a little bit lower where it actually spiked and bottomed out. See right on the line there, see, as you can see. But I just put it just above here. And I'll tell you why. The reason why, actually I went for this trade, and I'll show you what I've done, is when I woke up in the morning and I checked the top-down pro saying the market's selling off, and I see this, it hits this area and bounces up. This is actually, I call it the banker's candle. So basically, I have a feeling they actually really want to push the market up today, because what they do is they will punch it down, reverse it up, and and then what they do is, when they do this, they take the stops out, then they take the stops out again from the other people. Then they have to catch up, get their money back, and then start going up for the day. This is what their little evil play is. But when you're looking at this zone here, this is one of my indicators called the market maker. When you start getting into this big white zone, this is an area where if it does hit this area, this is where I think it will hit. But I will also place a target just in case if it just touches it and rejects. Because I know after, I don't know how many years of doing analysis, I've started realizing what to do on certain sessions, and I said, I'll put a target here. Now, my trade today, because I got up so late, see if I can find my chart now. I'll just move this back. The chart's right here. Someone texted me this morning and was asking about the baseline and, etc. I created this thing called the Scalp Trader, and the Scalp Trader is, these are your trades. When you leave the cloud, you can take a trade. There's some support and resistance. But what you do, once I decided that the market was going to go down, see this line right here? Right here? Because I didn't get into a trade until here. Because this is the time I started around 9 o'clock. I said, I know it's going to come down one more time. And where this line is, I'm just going to change the color so you can understand. I'm going to put it to an orange. Let's go chartreuse, and I'm going to make it a 7. Just to make it large enough that you can see it when I drag the chart over again. Okay, nice big color. Now I'm going to drag my chart. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag my other chart back, the one I was showing you. There you go. That was that top of that band I was showing you before. Literally, right on the tick. So when I took my trade, because I got in so late at 9 o'clock, just starting to, I was analyzing it, saying, okay, there was resistance here. That was that bounce on the other chart. And on the Scalp Trader I wait for a deep enough pullback. Then I take the trade, and I said this was my target. First target cash out, second target run. And I literally got it right to the tick. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to look, and one of the other secrets on this indicator is, how do I know if it's going to come back to here? What we do is when we look at the wicks, these wicks here, the previous wicks, and this wick here, there's a small, here, I'm going to zoom this in a little bit more. And I'm going to move this, for example. I will look at here to see if it punches through, and then I'll look at here, this previous one, to see if it punches through. So if I create a rectangle from here to here, and see how it's within that zone, and it's rejecting, we know that they're tapping up and coming back down. And if you feel that it's too much of a deep enough retracement, I do with the Scalp Trader. Let me see if I can turn it on for now so you can see. See, if I go to buy ATR, no, I don't want to do. I can't do buy ATRs. I'm too high up. But what it will do is, I need a deep enough retracement in order for me to put a trade in. So, but that's what I do. And so, when I knew, or I had a good feeling, I can't say I know because you never know what the markets are. But with the probabilities I was looking at, showing that the energy was pushing down. It tested the very first time down here, so we know they want to come down to load up again. And so, even though it was late in the day, you can still hopefully get to your targets. So, and that's about it for this video. I mean, doing proper analysis, looking top-down approach, and hopefully getting on the right side of the trade, this is what we try to do. Actually, I'll see if I have any of my indicators here. So what I look at now for this morning, when the market is opening, I have that market open trade I showed you yesterday. But I will look at 936 for the sell because we're still in negative territory. And we have a volume point of control right up here. Oh, this is ES. It doesn't matter for now. You know, I'll go to YM because I'm showing you YM right now. Let's see what the percentage is. So it's minus 0.16. So it's a little more to the flat side, so we really actually have to watch more so. But we'll see if there was a sell-off time. So the sell-off time is actually at 9:12, but as you can see, 9:36, there could be that big push down again. We don't know yet. Maybe it will go back to volume point of control and reverse. But what I'll usually do is I'll do a market open trade, try to make some few bucks here, and then reanalyze and see if it's going to be hitting the targets. Alrighty, other than that, just if you have any questions, feel free to email me at abc123trader or join the Discord group and ask questions there. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care.